What's up YouTube? Welcome to the channel. My name is Fareed, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at MELD project updates. For those of you who are new to the Cardano ecosystem, MELD is a DeFi banking protocol that just launched on the Cardano blockchain in early February. When it comes to staking, we can see here that over 500 million MELD has now been staked in the protocol. It also looks like the 15% APY stake pool has officially closed, but the 12% APY or the 6-month pool is still open. I think that these numbers here just really show how much faith the Cardano community has when it comes to MELD. If we want to take a closer look at some of these numbers and do some math, we can see that when the MELD protocol first launched, they had a total circulating supply of 1 billion tokens. And of that, if more than 500 million are currently locked up, that means that more than 50% of all of the circulating supply of MELD is currently locked up or staked. I think that this is really bullish, and it really goes to show that the Cardano community has a long-term mindset when it comes to MELD. When it comes to the total value locked on the Cardano blockchain, we can see that MELD is currently sitting at the number 2 spot. We can also see that within the last month, the total value locked has gone up by 44%. And then within the last 7 days, that value has gone up 37%. I think that within the next few months, we're going to see this continue to trend green. And I say this because the Cardano ecosystem as a whole only has a total value locked of $262 million. If we compare that to other blockchains like Terra Luna or Ethereum, which have $1 billion plus, it's just a matter of time before Cardano gets there. And so with that said, if we jump into the MELD specific chart, we can see that a week after MELD was launched, they had a total value locked of about $31 million. And as of last week, we actually hit an all-time high of about 72 million in total value locked. Next, we're going to talk about the MELD Roadmap and some of its updates. Before I jump into the roadmap, I did want to quickly bring this to your attention. So once a week, every Wednesday, the MELD team has what they call MELD with Us. And this is basically a Twitter space where they talk about different trending topics. And on the last MELD with Us, which happened on March 2nd, they actually talked about the MELD Roadmap, and they had Ken Oling and Andrew Klein both on the Twitter space. For those of you who don't know who Ken Oling is, he's actually the CEO of MELD. And so to have him on the Twitter space answering questions live, that was really, really awesome to see. Again, just goes to show how transparent and upfront the MELD team is with the community. The first update that the MELD team talked about was the ADAmatic bridge. For those of you who don't know what the ADAmatic bridge is, it's essentially a bridge between the Polygon network and the Cardano blockchain. And this is going to allow for people using Matic to interact with MELD. I think that this is really good news for MELD. It's going to allow for a lot of new liquidity to come into the protocol. But the team did mention that this is still in progress, but it is on target to still be released sometime during Q2 of this year. The second update that the team gave was about the Flex Stake Pool feature. They basically said that this feature was still under development, but that they were aiming to launch it sometime during Q2 of this year. For those of you wondering what the Flex Stake Pool is, I believe that this is a staking feature that's going to allow for you to stake for different amounts of time. The third and last update that the MELD team gave was about the Diamond Hand NFT. Ken basically confirmed that the Diamond Hand NFT would be getting utility. For those of you who don't know what the Diamond Hand NFT is, this was an NFT that was given to people that delegated to the MELD ISPO. I believe you had to delegate for more than 35 epochs, but if you did, you were essentially awarded a Diamond Hand NFT. Now, they did not go into detail about the specific utility of the Diamond Hand. If we take a look here at the analytics of the Diamond Hand NFT, we can actually see that there was a quick spike in the floor price of the Diamond Hand NFTs right after the announcement came out. As you guys can see, it looks like the floor price has come back down a little bit since then, but it is still higher than it was before the announcement. I think that once they make an official announcement via their Twitter or their Discord, that the value of the Diamond Hand NFTs will continue to move forward. But this isn't financial advice, so do take that with a grain of salt. The last thing I wanted to talk about was the recent exchange listing on Bitrue. If I jump here over to Bitrue's Twitter, we can see that they recently opened the MELD ADA trading pair. And so what this means is that not only can you buy MELD on Bitrue using USDT, you can now trade ADA for MELD directly on Bitrue's site. If I jump onto their site here, I've already searched for MELD and I can actually see the MELD USDT trading pair. But then in addition to that, I can now see the new trading pair, which is here, MELD-ADA. I personally am trading MELD on decentralized exchanges, but for those of you who are trading on centralized exchanges like Bitrue, I think that this is a huge announcement. You no longer have to worry about trading using USDT, and you can use ADA if that's what you have available. That's going to do it for updates on the MELD project. I hope you guys were able to find this video to be helpful. If you did, please make sure to tap that like button. If you're new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments, please make sure to leave those down below. I'll see you guys in the next video.